Hey, welcome to Perry Review. My name is Perry. This is my wife, Sindhu. So today, we'll be reacting to Season 1, Episode 5 of BoJack... Tuca Bertie. Oh, it's like... It's
Again?
I'm doing too much of this now that it's just... one is overlapping over the other, so...
I'm sure it is. One too many times.
Yeah, one too many times. Anyways, my apologies. Tuca Bertie. Season 1, Episode 5.
Birdie. Notice the hand.
I get it. Thank you for that. So, on our last episode of Tuca Bertie, Bertie was having an anxiety attack of sorts in the grocery store, and Tuca got some sex bugs in her crotch, and instead of dealing it like a rational person by killing it, she mixes some sex medication and made them super sex bugs. And let them loose onto the grocery store, and it was crazy. But
it's horrendous.
Yeah, like somehow or other, Bertie used that opportunity to like assert herself and take control, and actually had some public speaking experience and stuff, which helped her with her work the next day. Typical Tuca Bertie episode: randomness, but wackiness, but hilarity.
Let's go to the next one.
Let's check out the next episode. Here we go. Oh, yeah, she's an apprentice now. I forgot.
Full day of self-empowering activities. I even have an outfit picked out for later. That's right, today is Self-Care Saturday.
Architecture podcast?
No, thank you.
Political podcast.
It's like you!
Like the boring dad I never had.
Oh my
I'm not boring though, okay?
God. Yeah, you're not
I
boring.
think I have something you might like.
Who the hell is this guy?
Check the sink.
Did he just walk in?
I didn't know about this. Did the landlord ask you to?
Yup, there's a leak.
Oh, I don't know if I'm
Can they barge
comfortable.
in like that?
Such a small bird.
What?
Just making polite conversation. I've been told it's off-putting when I silently stare.
Very off-putting.
I just need to... I need to go.
Alright, I guess I'll just lock up when I leave. I have my own key.
That's creepy. Very creepy. I used to live in an apartment building, but I never had like a superintendent just walk in. They always knock and stuff like that.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Tallulah. I have to say, this house is even more impressive in person. You know, one of those things that just get better with age.
Well, anything worth having usually does.
Yes!
Fresh air.
What was that?
Wubba wubba. Nice drumsticks, chickadee.
Everybody's like noticing her like that.
Excuse
It's
me.
creepy. Sadly, like, you know, Bertie has like an anxiety thing, right? So if she, you know, like everybody, it feels that way for some people.
Here, drink mine too.
Why don't you tell your aunt that you stopped drinking?
It's her birthday. I don't want to bring the festivities down with a bunch of sobriety talk. Just drink my drink and help me pretend everything is normal, okay?
Okay.
He's drinking for two now, though.
What's
It might
in here?
Ooh, pick it
affect
up.
his composure.
Bernard, bring more cocktails to the dressing room and keep that booze a-flowing.
Uh-oh.
Hello? Creepy plumber guy? I'm recording this on my phone in case there's a trial. Phew, he's gone.
Nice stems, baby.
Can't take my
Oh.
eyes off those calves. Girl, I love your tibias and fibulas.
Huh?
I'm an orthopedic surgeon, but at night, I'm a creep.
Jeez. I guess, you know, when you wear something like that, you're always self-conscious that someone's going to be thinking that or saying that to you, right? Oh, boy. I say just admit the truth. I mean, is her aunt going to really say anything or change her opinion on her? That's a lot of alcohol, too. Speckle is not going to be good by the end of this episode.
This is an exercise designed to put you in the headspace of the enemy. Man bros. Mickey, care to demonstrate?
Oh.
Bertie, give it a try.
My mom raised all of us kids by herself.
Oh.
So many good memories there.
Good. The heat was on and off.
That's
You
clever.
kids
I
were
like the new
barefoot
different art
most of the
design.
time, the five of you running
Cute.
around.
Hey, honey hunches.
I mean, please die. Thank you. See, nowadays, everybody.
Oh my god, look at the table.
I know.
24/17. In my
Jeez,
day,
how is
a
she
woman
even
was
talking right
expected
now
to
after
put
all
up
those
some
drinks?
effort.
She's rich. Rich people don't care.
Well,
Probably
it's
has a
been
very
another
high
day.
We should
tolerance.
probably head home.
I'll get you what you came for. Bernard, fetch the checkbook.
What I came for was to see you and wish you a happy birthday.
And to keep the lights on in that dingy apartment of yours. What are you two losers whispering about? Diet tricks for losing those fat legs and that birdseed booty?
I guess without the alcohol, like her
I want to
filter's
close
loose.
the session with-
Punch your face!
Oh, Bertie. Bertie, that was true power. Do you feel it inside, in your pulp?
I think I do!
Oh,
I mean, it sounded. It's no wonder you turned out the way you did. You're just like your mother.
Don't
She
you dare
said
say
the
another word
N-word.
about my mother.
No career, no man, and you ended up just like her. Well, at least you got the good sense to take my money.
I never asked you for anything. I came to see you.
Everyone is gonna leave you in the end. You can't depend on anyone, you know. They're all gonna leave you.
harsh. I mean, look at her. She's all alone.
No, like this.
Okay, hey, can we just...
Now you try. More.
He's pushing her too far on her first day.
There, right there. Look.
Yes, chef.
Stay in there. Really breathe it in. Feel it.
What is he doing?
Right? He's going too far. What is that?
She gotta stick up, girl.
Yeah. Okay, that came out of nowhere. I'm confused. Okay. Time out. What was that?
What the? What just happened?
I don't know. Okay, let's rewind the scene, all right? He brought her to the pot to show her to understand what
I think
is
it started.
happening.
I think it started before, where he threw the dough, and he told her to do it like whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and then he went behind her and he's like, "Do you feel it?"
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where it started.
But I felt like that was just too much in her space, right? Because obviously,
and then
you know.
I think that's where it started, and then it just got.
But by that, she got turned on. She needed to
I don't know.
sexually release like that, or maybe she just, I don't know, like
Remember they had that little chemistry thing? and
Yeah,
maybe
but-
she felt that.
no.
But they would have showed that in the show. Right?
Yeah, like I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of way to like cope with the tension that she's feeling right now. I'm trying to, you
I'm
know.
so confused.
Obviously, we need to watch the next episode, sorry, to find out what is she's trying to deal with this and how maybe it's a coping mechanism to like, because she was telling him since she got there, like back off. She's trying to at least back off. You're my space. She's very like closed in and she was really nervous and he's too much all over her and stuff like that. And very dominating.
Very dominating.
Yeah, right. But I guess she just couldn't find a way to express her emotion, I guess, and maybe by doing that, by pleasuring herself, is a way to take control of her body at least.
Maybe. But you know how like earlier she was like picturing herself like, you know when the guy came in?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a similar story.
Mhm.
Not like that it happened to me, but so we used to, like, my parents live in an apartment.
Yeah.
And
The superintendent guy, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
every so often, like, you know, there's a problem and
Yeah.
somebody has to come.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad never ever leaves me or my mom alone at home.
If
It doesn't matter.
especially if like
If there's
someone's
like a
coming.
maintenance issue,
Yeah.
yeah. Like my brother's home,
Mm-hmm.
my dad's home. One of them are always home.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, it just kind of like brought back
Mhm.
memories of like how like in our culture, like we try not to leave the woman home alone when there's another man that's
A stranger, you know,
stranger
who
that's
though you
coming
don't
into the
know,
house.
right?
And then the second thing is, you know how she had that outfit
Yeah.
and she's walking and she's seeing everybody criticize? That's me. That's why half the time I don't wear what I wear.
Because you're self-conscious that...
Because I feel like everyone's looking at me.
Yeah.
You know, if I show like my arms are so fat.
Don't say that.
So fat. So I'm just like so cautious. That's why I don't wear any tank tops.
Yeah, I remember like you and my sister were like saying how you guys never wear
never-
short sleeve because you don't want to show...
In my entire
your
life
arm.
of growing up, I
Yeah.
think after I, you know, became a woman, whatever, I stopped wearing.
Yeah, I remember when we were like in school together, we went to college together, and she's always wearing like full sleeve. She's never wearing like a
I've never
sleeves,
I
like,
never wear
short
tank
sleeve.
tops.
Yeah.
I never wear anything like that.
Yeah.
Also, like, our culture is like that too.
You gotta be
Like
covered up
don't
kind of
like we
thing,
don't
but
show
yeah.
anything. My dad, oh my god, my mom, my legs and my body will be hanging in two different areas.
Different generation, you know, like they'll always
but,
want
like,
the girl
it's,
to
it
be
is
covered up.
it is what it is though. Like what she felt like.
Yeah.
You know, even when I go running.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm so scared to go jogging outside because I feel like everyone's staring at me. It's like, oh, look at her, she's so fat. She can't make it down the street.
Yeah, you know, like it's like, you know how like there's gyms exclusively for women, so they can work out without feeling like eyes peering at them and looking at them and secretly judging them and stuff like that.
Like when I'm like at the gym, it's different. Like yes and no. Like when I'm at the gym, like when I used to go in downtown when I lived in downtown, I used to go by myself all the time.
Yeah.
And I used to go 7 a.m. and I didn't care. I just did my thing and I would go. But I only stayed in the treadmill like machine area and a certain portion of the weights.
Yeah.
I never walked over to the machines. Like I would always look and I'm like, maybe I could do that. And then I see like all these skinny girls and like all these guys and I'm just like,
Have I told you about that? I think I told you. Like my sister, she works out like crazy. And back when the gyms were open, because right now it's lockdown and stuff, she used to work at the gym and she loves to do squats because she likes to work out her legs and derriere. And she used to always come with a hoodie and stuff, and she takes off her hoodie and wraps it around her waist so it covers up, because when you're squatting, you're squatting down, right? You're sticking your bum out. There's some old dude, some old guy, he comes up to her and he's like, hey, why do you have your sweater butt covered up like that? It's like you're hiding a beautiful flower. And she's like, what? Like, that is such an inappropriate thing to say.
yeah,
And
that's older like perverted men for you.
Yeah.
That's like here too. Like my husband's parents, their house, like it's located in an area where there's this gym called Fit for Less.
Yeah.
And we usually go there. Like when it first opened, we're like, oh my god, that's great! Like $10 a month. Like this is affordable. And yeah, there's not a lot of stuff, but whatever. Like it's doable, right? So we used to go, and I used to go before I go to work. And every single time, it's always like these brown old men. And they just sit there and they watch you when you're running. And they purposely sit behind or in front so they could see you running. And that's why, like, half the time, like, when I go to the gym, I can't wear a sports bra only. I wear my normal bra and then I wear a sports bra on top. Because these men, they just come to look. Not all, some of them. And it's really uncomfortable for us because, like, why do we have to go to a women's gym? Like, why can't we, like, be normal and come to a gym where there's men? You know, we're not in the 80s or 70s or whatever.
That's the thing, like you
know?
said, older men, right? Like, they're from that generation where they're, like, looking at women,
I got
like...
really mad at
until
somebody.
a woman feel uncomfortable, right? Like, they just look and look and look.
I actually got really upset one day because I think I went with two of my girlfriends and they were just looking at us and laughing and smiling. And I actually had to go up to one of them and I said, do you not have wives at home? Do you not have daughters our age? Like, what the F are you looking at? And I don't care. Like, I don't care if I know you. I don't care who you are. Like, mind your, like, focus on what you're there to do. Do that and leave. Like, if you want to look, okay, fine. Like, everyone's going to look, right? But don't be a pervert.
Yeah.
Like,
It's, you know, you could say that you would wish the world would be perfect where people, wouldn't just keep their eyes to themselves and stuff like that. But
It's not.
it's not a perfect world. People
It's
are
not
out
gonna be
there.
like that.
Like you can't choose who is gonna be in the gym and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just the way reality is. But yeah, but I appreciate that the show deals with these
Yeah.
things that women go through every day to day lives. So I like that about the show. It's a very show about a woman's perspective and stuff. Even Tuca, she's going to the fact that she was going by aloof in the world, like doing her own thing, but I guess her aunt made her realize you got to get your shit together kind of thing and stop trying to be mooching off her. I would, in a way, I think that she should be self-reliant as well, because obviously her aunt is gonna be criticizing her and putting her down all the time, and of course she drank enough that she criticized her mom. Look, don't bring her mom into this. Her mom was a good person.
She's dead.
But yeah, I think Tuca's having a turning point in her life too, where she's trying to get her life together, and that way she can be more self-reliant and independent too, so she doesn't have to go and go to her aunt and stuff. And her aunt, even though she likes her aunt, I guess when her aunt is sober, it's not, when she gets more alcohol in her, the truth comes out, and she's telling her all what she thinks about Tuca and stuff. But yeah, I can't wait to see the next episode. I'm really curious to see what's gonna happen with Bertie and what's happening there. But hope you guys liked our reaction to this episode. If you do, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel. We'll be posting more episodes of Tuca and Bertie. We'll see you guys later. Bye.